So tell us, I know you have an amazing career between France and the United States. How did you start cooking in the beginning?
So I was born in France, in a small village called Saint-Héan. It's on the outside of Lyon. I work in France in different places as Georges Blanc, Michel Guérard, for Meilleur Ouvrier de France in Saint-Étienne as well. And I wanted to travel, so I kind of look around and see where would be my best option. And I got in touch with Daniel Boulou here in New York. I came for a visa of 18 months, which I thought I was going to be the only time I will spend in the US, And after 6 months, I started to fall in love with New York, and also working for Daniel, was a nice challenge. So in the same time, I win the green card in the lottery.
Wow.
So I went back to France to work for Michel Guérard for a year, and after that, I came back to be a sous chef at Café Boulou for Daniel, and opened DB Bistro in 2001 until 2003 when I became the executive chef at Restaurant Daniel.
That's amazing. And I know in terms of your background as a child, you grew up on a farm, is that right?
Yeah,
in
exactly.
France?
I was at first, as a very young kid, I wanted to be a farmer, because I was raised on the farm and see all the ingredients and the animals and all that, But my mom, she really loved to cook, and I kind of cook pastries and mostly pastries with her, And when I was like 12 and a half, 13, I told her I wanted to be a pastry chef. So as my cousin has a pastry shop at the time, I wanted to spend a couple of days with him. And actually after the first day doing chocolate with him, just molding chocolate for Easter, I was so sick and I said, there's no way I can do pastry, And so I kind of turned into like more like a chef position, and to be a line cook, And my mom, kind of got scared, because she had a sister-in-law doing a waitress job in a restaurant, and seeing her, working so hard, she said she wanted to be sure, that's really what I want to do,
Right.
So I want to spend a week, in a small restaurant close to my house, just to see if it was really, what I wanted to do, and she briefed the chef, to make sure, he was out on me and make sure,
Cracking the whip.
Yeah, cracking the whip, and I really, love the adrenaline and the energy in the kitchen, and that's really when I see, that I really wanted to be a chef,
So that was the moment where you really identified what you wanted to do.
And then after that, I start, my career path, going to cooking school, working on the side in a small restaurant as well, going to work for Meilleur Ouvrier de France, who introduced me to the restaurant Auberge de Lille in Alsace et Berlin, where I spent 2 years of my life, and really make me grow as a chef there, And then after, the travel was one of the thing I wanted to do. So I kind of look at North America, Canada, US, and New York was kind of one of the destinations I wanted to go, but I was a little bit scared because that was the first big city I was going to go to. Before that, I only worked in like small places, like 3,000, 5,000 people.
Huge wake-up call, right?
Yeah.
Little slightly different.
Especially my English wasn't that good, So when I arrived, it was challenging. The first 3 months were very challenging, and after that, after 6 months, I really love New York. So I start to look into coming back and see what were my options, and since I came back in 1998, and never left.